I want to know all of that, but at the same time, I like to keep my ear to the ground. You feel what I'm saying? What's going on in the hip hop world? I was raised on hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we could find a person in New Orleans that won't get down to a little juvenile. I don't think we could find one person in New Orleans.
Oh, driving me wow.
Oh, that's your juvenile song right there.
Juvenile is cold.
That was a good one right there. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Juvenile got some nice songs.
And you know, and everybody, if you hear that thumb,
back that thing up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's the ultimate get down anthem.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie. Every time I go MC out of town or go host out of town, you know, as soon as I come in or the DJ get ready to bring me on stage, they always, I don't care where I'm at. It don't matter, man. It happens every time. I could be in California. I could be in Florida. I could be anywhere. Just because people know I live in New Orleans, as soon as they get ready to bring...
That's the theme song.
Yeah, as soon as they get ready to bring me out, they're going to put that... I done just got used to coming out to it. That ain't even the type of music that I would normally come out to. But if you go out of town and you say you from New Orleans, I'm telling you, you coming out to that juvenile. Back that ass up. I'm telling you. Telling you.
They love it.
For real, wherever. That's how they bringing you out on stage. I guarantee they waiting for it. Did it in Dallas this past week.
Juvenile's most recent album was pretty cool too.
Yeah, he actually got a new song out that's kind of all right.
Yeah, him and Baby got a project right now going hard.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't checked it out, man, go and check that out. It is tight.
It's good. I agree with Mo.
That's what's up. I respect Juvie. I got a lot of support for Juvie. I got to see if I can get Juvie over here. I'm gonna put in a call to a couple of my people right quick. I think I could get Juvie over here. That ain't. Sure. I don't think that's too far fetched. That's not. That ain't far fetched at all. We get Juvie over here.
Anything for the home team.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know we got home team representing the Biltmore Nation. I love you for that, man. You really represent the home team in everything. You are a true New Orleanian.
I got to, baby.
That's what's up.
Dig.
All right. Without further ado, we're gonna keep the party rolling. Let me see. Hold on. All right. So what we're going to be talking about today, we want to get ready to jump into this. We kind of been talking about it a little bit before. But before I jump, I think I want to switch over to, I'm going to jump. I want to switch. I think I want to switch. I should have switched over to my Instagram live for this topic. But I'm going to stay on Facebook Live and just send the people over there. We'll just send the people over there. We're going to put the clip out anyway today. It's going down. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Without further ado, it's about that time we get ready to jump into it. I'll end it with the what's happening. All right. So we about to get ready to jump into it for the next 10 minutes. We about to get ready to jump into the politics and hip hop segment of the day. Now, in the politics and hip hop segment of the day, we're going to be talking about the music industry now, as you look at it on a national level, and the music industry now, as you look at it from a local level. And then we're actually going to bring in the whole idea about the Next Up promo, right? So I'm gonna start it off with how do you feel about the music industry now as a whole, like in the country, in the world overall? Because I know you're a big music person, Mo.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited about it. I like it a lot, you know, with the streaming and how easy it is to collaborate. You know, I used to think it was, well, no, you want to be in the studio with the other person. But nowadays, I'm just honestly like, let's get the work done, however, by any means. And no, I do. I appreciate the industry and the way it's going. It makes it easier. That's on the next part of this question when you talk about the local. See, that I'll get into that when, you know. But my thing is, overall, just in general, like if we were more educated locally, then man, it'd be a breeze.
We'd be in a better situation. I think the music industry is wide open right now. If you think about it in the world, the way streaming is set up and stuff like that, and the way and how much technology is out there, how much software out there, right. I also think that's a blessing and a curse.
Okay.
I think the blessing is that people get the opportunity to get into business that would never have gotten the opportunity before with YouTube, social media, and things like that, which people have an opportunity to change their lives and take care of their families doing something that they love. I do think the way the industry is going now is it's less about the music and more about promotion and marketing and branding and people wanting to be famous. It's about the clout. Like a person to listen to you for your clout and what you're doing in the streets before they'll listen to you about your music. What about you? How you feel about it? No.
I agree with that too.
You agree with that?
I feel like we just have a lot of temporary artists in today's industry. It's really no longevity. It's kind of what's in and then that's it. It's what's selling. And that's primarily what they're focused on. It's not what the message may be or how good the song may be. It's about what's selling.
Right. I definitely think nowadays it is a business. But I think a lot of people forget that the music business is a business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think they just hear music. They don't hear music business. Like, for me, I always hear music business. I never hear music. I don't like when people even call me and say, yo, I want to talk to you about some music. No, you want to call me and talk to me about some business. I'm in the music business. I don't do music. And it's even more relevant to me. I feel like if you want to talk about music, then you need to call Justin. He a band director. He could tell you about notes. He could tell you how to play an instrument. He could tell you if your music sound good, recorded at a good quality. You know what I'm saying? He could help you with all of these different things because he music. You call him to talk about music. You call me to talk about the music business. And I think locally one of the biggest things that's going on is people haven't correlated the understanding that this is a business. And I feel like in our culture, you feel what I'm saying? People want a lot. You know what I'm saying? They want a lot given to them. Like they're not willing to go through the process.
Right.
Definitely agree.
Regardless of how it looked, everybody went through a process. You know what I'm saying? And so that brings us to our topic that we're going to be talking about for the next few minutes, man. We're finna talk about this next up event that's coming up produced by Larry Murrow. And a lot of chitter chat have been going on about it online, and I thought it'd be good to bring it up as a topic on the Morning Brew today. One of the first things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a little clip of the video by Larry Murrow, event promoter here in New Orleans, one of the faces of the city, I could say right now, and definitely out of urban professionals. He's leading the force, doing some big things and making a name for himself nationally. So the first thing that I want to do before we have any comments on that is congratulate him for that, because he is already successful. He is already doing things in the city that other people are not doing. So before you can even say anything about him, you got to look at your resume. You got to check yourself and you got to see what you're doing. That's why I don't even pay attention to a lot of stuff people say to me, because I don't have no business even addressing you, because you ain't even done half of the stuff that I already done. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to say that first, because I don't want it to be, this is my job as media. You know, people say, oh, well, he was hating. No, I ain't hating. No. I'm gonna lay the facts out, though. I will give you the facts. So don't take my word for it. Check out the clip.
So it's been a lot of debate in my comments. I got over 10,000 comments. I got hundreds of DMs about who the hottest rapper or singer in the city of New Orleans. So we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
She got a thing for Chanel.
I'm giving $10,000 away to the hottest rapper or singer or musician in this city. So just make sure y'all stay tuned. I got a lot of my good friends coming down to help, judge all of this, you know what I mean? So when I drop that link to register, make sure y'all click it, because we about to get to the bottom of who the hottest in New Orleans. Who's up next?
All right, man. Y'all heard the clip. Next up, Larry Murrow. Now we about to talk about the next up show. So I was waiting to get more information. We kind of talked about this a little bit yesterday, and you started the conversation off mentioning the show just as a news story and promotion, and you were saying that you thought it was a great thing for the city because it created an energy in the industry that we hadn't seen before. Am I quoting you correct, or do you want to kind of go ahead? Just you say how you felt about it yesterday. Anyway,
I was just saying how I felt like, yes, this was something that we haven't seen being done by someone from the city in a long time. And I felt like because we haven't seen this, it's a good thing because he's trying to help bring some exposure toward these different artists. And I just think that's a good thing. And then, like, yeah, you came in, you kind of changed my mind.
All right.
Just a little bit. I feel where you're coming from, though.
No, definitely. I like that, though. Give me your original opinion. So you felt like it was a good thing.
Because it's like,
nobody really haven't put that kind of attention on the city.
Even big stars.
But I will say this. As far as nobody's never done nothing like this in the city before, that's an incorrect statement because people throw showcases all the time to showcase artists in this city. All the time. Now, nobody has said that they're going to put up $10,000 for the winner, but they are showcases where artists have the opportunity to showcase their talent on an everyday basis. Most people do not show up for those showcases. People will not support the people in their city, but that's a whole nother topic. We're going to get there. Mo, where you at with it, man? Up next, how you feel about this Larry Murrow situation? What's going on with it? Do you feel like it's a gimmick? I got Rocker B the singer on my live right now. He already putting his opinion in, and I feel like his opinion account because Rocker B is a staple in the city. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? He's a paid performer. He is doing his thing. Where you at with it, Mo? Give me your opinion, bro. Let's go. We don't got a lot of time. We got to jump on it.
All right, look, I agree with New with the energy. You know what I'm saying? Regardless what Larry's intentions are, it's putting a light on our locals, and that's my favorite thing, man. It's just like supporting the locals. And I mean, as I've talked to a few artists here and there, musicians or whatever, and even with Jada Hustler, you know, he was saying basically he had mixed emotions about it. You know, he on one hand, he understands the business side of it, but on the other hand, he wants to eat every MC in the city just to show you he's the best. That's the type of energy I feel like New was talking about, and it's a good, positive, competitive energy, and that's the type of stuff that I think we need in the city. It keeps each artist on their toes. I think as long as you positive, you know, and keep it positive, I think it's a good thing.
Word. All right, man. So for me, I'm gonna jump into it and I'm gonna give it to you how I felt like yesterday. All right. So how I feel about the situation, I do like it. I like the next up competition. I think it's good. I think that we need more competition in the city. I feel like one of the problems is in the city is this. At first I was like I actually changed my opinion. I was totally against it yesterday. I was like, man, Larry about to make a bag. You feel what I'm saying? Because of the way that it's set up. One of my biggest issues that I had about the whole Next Up NOLA was that it didn't have a music educational component of the show. I feel like you're not really helping artists if you're not helping them advance themselves in business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even if you gave somebody $10,000 toward their career, even if that was the particular case, if you give somebody $10,000 towards their career, but you don't actually give them the training that go with it, then you're actually not helping that particular artist. You feel what I'm saying? So that was my biggest thing about the situation. What are you going to set up to actually advance another artist to move their career further? You feel what I'm saying? Because just creating a competition and creating a culture, that is a good thing. We do need more competition. We do need a spotlight on artists in the city. But I had a big issue because I really didn't see it being something that could help the music industry, because I think the biggest problem is not the show. Everybody talking about the show. The problem is not the show. The problem is how he promoted the show. Like, if we listen to that clip, we just listened to that clip. We just played that clip live. When we played that clip live, basically, what he said was he was doing something to actually help the artists of New Orleans. You feel what I'm saying? So by you promoting it in a way of saying that you're trying to help the artists of New Orleans, well, if you're actually trying to help the artists of New Orleans, what does New Orleans need most in the music business? They need education. They need education. They need music business education. You have artists out here that are making music. I know artists from New Orleans that got 500,000 streams on SoundCloud. That means they are not making not a dollar from those streams that's on SoundCloud. Why do we have artists in the city that's have 500,000 streams, but they not making money? This same artist can't even take care of themselves. Barely can pay for their studio time.
It's deep.
They trying to figure out how to move their project forward. Well, if you really was gonna try to help that artist, what you should be doing is taking that artist and showing them how to register their music. You feel what I'm saying? Showing them how to get their money from the streaming, showing them how to build their own publishing company. And so to me, when you come in and say you're trying to help artists, but you're not offering no music business education, and you have the means. Now that's a big part of it. You have the means, or at least you promote yourself like you have the means. He has the restaurant. He promotes himself. He got Revolution. And then I started looking at stuff. I started looking further into the situation. So I started looking at how many times have you put an artist on that Revolution Sunday?
Right.
Revolution do 400 to 500 people every Sunday. How many times have you seen an artist perform on Revolution on a Sunday? How many times have you seen a big time Larry Merrill event that's happening during all of these different holidays that's going on? He has contracts with the biggest venues in the city for every single holiday that's coming up. He have Meek Mills. He have all these different people that's hosting for him. Angela Yee, all of these people that come to all of these events and host for him. When have you ever seen him promote a local artist on one of these big events for the holidays?
Right.
All white event.
He got the all white event. These are things that I'm talking about. These are things that made me look at this particular show
And go,
Now, overall, do I think it's something that can help the city? I like the energy. But the energy came from the city.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
They could put the same energy into a showcase that I'm doing.
Right. 100%.
You feel what I'm saying? They could put the same energy into a showcase that somebody else doing. But I do want to say this about the local industry. Why is it in New Orleans people get mad when other people make money? Man, people going crazy right now. They telling me they want to go live and all of that stuff, man. I want to bring Rocker B in. I wish I could bring my phone in right now. I want to bring him in, but we wouldn't be able to hear you over the air. You feel what I'm saying? So that is the problem. I can't bring you on right now because we wouldn't be able to hear you over the air. But why is it a problem with artists in the city? Or a lot of times, I think that's an overall culture in the city. If Larry is about to make a bag, why is that a problem?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's not just.
I don't know. I don't think it's a problem.
It's the same reason why a lot of people get killed in their hometown. It's the same. It's that hate.
That's
it's that when we was in the same third grade class. But I'm getting that shine, and you feel like you should get that shine, but you ain't hustling like I'm hustling. You ain't grinding how I'm grinding, and so people, it's jealousy. It's a whole lot of hate. Like we need to change that. I'm glad you brought that up because we need to change that.
Granted, it took him some time for him to get there, as you mentioned before. Like he had to put.
He
that work in.
for that. He paid for that. He paid to put himself in a position to charge you $40 to audition to get an opportunity to win $10,000. He paid for that.
Right.
He paid for that. He invested in the concerts. He took the losses on the concerts.
Exactly.
Whenever he needed to make a deal with an entertainer, I make deals with entertainer. I know what it takes. He paid for the plane ticket to go to California. I do that. I do that on a regular basis. So I feel like I could talk about it because I done that before.
Right.
And people will get mad because I don't want to share
right.
my work and hard ethic.
You do the work.
But why should you?
They get the trophy.
But why should you?
If I paid for it and I invested that into myself, why is it a problem that I charge somebody else to get the access that I paid for?
That's the main reason why our city is not like Atlanta or not like, you know what I'm saying?
It's entitlement. It's entitlement.
Now I'll be honest. In my opinion, I think the way that he promoted it, is one of the reasons why he catching a lot of back flack, because he promoted it in a way of he was trying to help the artist, and he really could have promoted it in a way of, look, I'm giving $10,000 away. If you think you bad, you talk that noise in your music, you got a bag, you the toughest in the city, or whatever the situation is, y'all audition. He would have got the same results.
Yeah, he'd have got the same energy.
He would have got the same energy.
Without the backlash.
100%. He should have hired me for his PR.
Yeah, he needs one of them books.
He needs a Don P.
He needs the book.
Yeah, he needs the book. I tell you what though, Don P, you make a really good point, and that's one thing I really wish that we'll work on, man, is just supporting each other. Not even just getting mad when somebody else gets money, but when somebody else gets some shine, or somebody else gets a promotion, or whatever, if something positive happens to somebody else, like, we need to embrace that and be, I don't know. It's just, I feel so strongly about it because I want New Orleans on top. You feel me? I know how much talent we got, and when you make points like people who are on SoundCloud with 500,000 streams and they ain't getting paid for that.
Man, for real,
we
live in a city right now where I can go and show you at least 3 or 4 artists that got over 500,000 streams, and they living probably at home with their mama or barely making it.
No car.
Right.
None of that.
No, these are facts.
I'm saying, look at Sissy Nobi. Sissy Nobi have over 1 million streams.
Jesus.
Sissy Nobi was also featured on Tiger last song Taste.
Oh, okay.
But definitely not in the I'm not trying to judge somebody's financial situation.
But not where they should be.
He definitely not in the situation where he should be.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And if you're really going to do anything to help the industry, you got to change the business of the industry. Now, whenever he said that, what did y'all originally think that he was going to do when he originally said that?
I thought, like you said, I thought he was just going to set up like a competition and
give the winner the money.
Give the winner the money. The hottest get the bag.
And just like you said, brings it into consideration because, I have 10,000, but okay, how is that 10,000 going to help build my career? What am I going to do?
Exactly. Are you giving me $10,000 with a plan?
Right.
Because I need a plan with your support, with your team.
And a lot of artists need that development.
Director. Why you not taking your marketing team, the same people that market you in your book, and matching them up with artists and teaching them how to market their business?
You know what?
Because that would be now you should charge for that. I feel like you supposed to charge for that. And then also I got Saint Bernard K on with me, a bounce artist out of the city. Talked about promoters charging artists to perform. What's y'all take on that? We in the middle of politics and hip hop. Right. I got like 5 minutes. I'm gonna run over about 5 minutes today. I got 5 minutes because it's a hot topic and everybody talking. It's a Wednesday. I don't really got nothing coming right exactly at this moment. I got 5 minutes to spare. I just called the big boss. He gonna give me 5 more minutes, so we gotta talk fast. How do you feel about artists paying promoters to get on stage? I got a take on it, and I'm gonna talk about it.
And I'm like you. It's all on how you look at it. Because me personally, I'm not paying to perform. I'm not paying this promoter to perform. I'm paying for the promotion. I'm paying to use your platform to put some of my music out and reach people who I wouldn't have if I didn't pay this person to perform. You see what I'm saying? Some people, it's that pride, man.
Right.
I feel like that too, because you have some artists that look at it like, what am I paying him for? Like, people know my music, why I can't just rap it, but you not looking at it like you said, I'm putting you on a platform where had you not been in this position, people wouldn't even notice you. So it's a give and take thing. Like,
exactly.
You gotta invest in yourself.
So I'm gonna break it down for all of the artists that complain about paying to perform. You're not paying to perform. You are paying for exposure. You are paying for the opportunity for people to know about your music. It's called advertising and marketing. If you wanted your music heard on the radio, you will go pay to get your music advertised on the radio. If you want it on Vivo, you will go pay to get your music advertised on this particular platforms. And realistically, this is why promoters charge because the promoter got to put up $1,000 to go book the venue. The promoter got to put up $300 to get 5,000 flyers. The promoter got to pay the DJ $200 to $250, or you gonna get a whack DJ and your music gonna be messed up. So when y'all go to those events and your music is mixed up and it don't play when it was supposed to play and all of that, that's because y'all was complaining about helping the promoter out throwing the show, and he got the cheapest DJ that he could get for $100. And Lil Blojo DJ ain't gonna have your music ready when you get ready to perform. It's gonna be skipping. He gonna have the wrong chords.
You want to go the easy way.
Because you want to go the easy way. People quit being cheap about your career, because when you be cheap about your career, you get cheap results.
Outcome.
In this city, we keep
get what
on.
you pay for.
Man, we got
you're selling yourself short.
it's that data do attitude. Artists always want data do. That's good enough and want something for free. I want the best, so I'm gonna pay to get the best in here, or I'm gonna be able to bring something to the table. So
and that's why you have people.
A lot of artists say, "Well, it's my talent, it's my work. Why am I not getting paid?" The reason that you are not getting paid because you don't understand the business. This is the business. This is why Rocka-B get paid versus somebody else that don't get paid. Because Rocka-B, I could put his name on the flyer, and I feel comfortable if I put Rocka-B name on the flyer, I get 50 people that's just coming to see him.
Facts.
That's my. It may be more. That's
what
my
I'm saying,
opinion.
but at least
50 people I know are going to come and pay for a ticket. Every time an artist comes to me and say, I want to be paid, the first question that I'm going to ask them is, how many people you going to guarantee me in the building?
Right.
Because I'm going to give you this money, but if you don't guarantee this amount of people in the building, can you give me my money back?
Right.
Most of the time, they can't even give your money back.
Right.
They can't even give your money back. They can't even, look, I want to pay you, but if I don't do 100 people, can you give me my money back?
If I come to you and I say, Don P, hey, look, man, I want you to pay me to do the show, and if I can't pack 10 people, she's gonna have 75 people. Who you gonna pay? It's business.
It's
Yeah.
business.
Come on, man. Like, now when I get to that point to where, hey, me and New on the same level, then guess what? Then then they'll be booking me. You see what I'm saying? Then booking agents they'll have the eyes on me.
This one thing I don't understand. I just noticed something about what Black Market TV just threw online real quick. He said, we have a couple of different artists that probably should have record deals from the city. And his question is, why isn't Larry or some of the other influencers out there either starting a record label to push artists, or either a management company putting artists in the situation to where they can be in front of record label execs? Now,
honestly, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what Larry Morrow is doing.
Like,
I think so too. Like, this is about the
it.
beginning of him starting a record label. I
think so too.
See, so as it unveils, we learn a little bit more.
Right. So how you feeling about it after today? Like, I yesterday I was just like, man, I think it was because of the way that he sold it though.
Right.
But I had to check myself. I checked my own self. I checked myself and I said, well, why does it matter if he making a bag or not?
Right.
I want to make a bag. I don't throw shows for free.
Right.
That's not my intentions. How you and a lot of people got to understand, if the people who have the access to the platform don't have the opportunity to make money, then the platform goes away. If this radio show don't make money in some kind of way, or it don't produce some kind of advancement in some kind of way, then it goes away. If this station can't sustain itself, if y'all don't donate, or we don't get somebody that want to help this station,
right,
it goes away. So a lot of times we kill our own platforms.
True that.
A lot of times we really do. We kill our own platforms. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that we gotta look at. I'm out of time today. We was rolling on this one, man.
Yes, man.
I know this is gonna come up again. Maybe next week. We'll talk about next week.
Some more info probably.
Yeah, more info next week.
Absolutely.
Every Wednesday is gonna be politics and Hip Hop Wednesday. So all of my people that want to get into hip hop, want to understand the business of hip hop, definitely come. I also want to take this opportunity to remind everybody about the Cutting Edge Music Festival that's going to take place August 21st, August 24th. All of my people that's on the live, if you do music and you're not at the Cutting Edge Music Festival, I ain't going to have no talk for you. For real. I ain't going to want to hear nothing.
A lot of information.
I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. They got entertainment lawyers going to be there. They gonna got people there that's going to tell you how to get your music on videos. I mean, not on videos, on video games, on television, on
TV
movies and TV shows. They got people to tell you how to get your money back from streaming and all of these in particular things. So if you are not at the Cutting Edge Music Fest, which will take place at the Intercontinental Hotel, then you actually cheating yourself. This is an event that
Free game.
nonprofit organization. That's what you know what cuttingedgenola.com do? Artists can go there, set up an appointment for free, and they will show you a game plan on how you should track your career.
It don't get no better than that.
Exactly.
Come on,
exactly.
guys.
You took the words out of my mouth, Mo.
Come on,
So
guys.
definitely
Use what you can while it's available.
Thank you.
All right, man, without further ado, man, I'm going to end this song with The Strangers. They'll actually be on tomorrow. Big interview tomorrow with The Strangers. I'm going to go ahead and debut their music right now, live, and end the show with that. Of course, if y'all like The Morning Brew, you want to be a part of The Morning Brew, email us at themorningbrewradio@gmail.com. All right, hit us up with that email, and that'll get you an opportunity to get on the show. And without further ado, we're going to keep the party rolling. Shout out to Black Market TV for checking in with me. Rocka B checked in with me. Christy, the bartender. I love that girl. She is so much fun. Where you bartending at next, girl? I want to come and give me a Red Bull or something. You know,
I could do a review at the place that she's bartending.
Yeah, I'll be laid back. I'll be laid back on the drinking tip. You know, I used to be kind of wild on the drink, so I usually try to stick to, wine, whenever I do want to have an occasional drink or something. Or I love champagne now. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? That rosé too.
A little rose.
All right, noted.
That's my thing. I'm a little bit, I'm maturing gracefully. My turn up is a little bit more smoother.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, shouts out to the Rachel the Rebel. She checked in. St. Bernard K checked in. We show Rocka B all kind of love. Man, shouts out to the boy Larry. Shouts out to the boy Impact. Buster, he checked in this thing. He was watching earlier. So big ups to all of my people that checked in on the live, all the people that listened earlier. ATL, all Texas, everywhere. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for following the movement. It's The Morning Brew. Be on the lookout for the YouTube videos. Going to be coming up soon. Shouts out to Smash Productions. If you need videography, videos, Smash Time Productions. If you need videography, videos, or anything like that, man, hit my man up.
Yes.
He going 100% full speed ahead. Entrepreneur, doing big things, making it happen. Now on the weekends, he got that band stuff. He gonna be at them battle of the bands and all of that. But all during the week, in the evening,
I'm probably on some of your footage.
You know what I'm saying? Get with them. Get with them. Smash Time Productions. We definitely appreciate him and our partnership with them and what they all they got going on. And I apologize, Dr. Deary. I went over 10 minutes today. I normally don't do that. I went over a little bit, but
it was getting juicy, man.
It was getting juicy. I should have got into that thing earlier.
I know,
I should have
right?
got into that thing earlier. I wasn't expecting everybody to be hitting with the comments and stuff. All right, man, Mo, I thank you. Sayonara's and goodbyes, man. Go ahead and let your people know.
Hey, man, shout out to The Morning Brew and everybody listening, man. Locked In with New. Check her out on YouTube, too. Locked In with you, New TV. I'm feeling that. Mo, thank you. I'm out.
All right, New.
Shouts out to The Morning Brew, man. We had a real good crowd today. Keep it coming. We love the support. And I'm just going to end it with a quote. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And I'm Nola New, and I'm signing out.
All right, man. And of course, it's yours truly, Don P. It's The Morning Brew every Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. And I'm going to end it the same way I do all the time. Be good or be good at it. I'm out. It's The Morning Brew. Here's The Strangers, man. One of my artists of the week, The Strangers, right here live on The Morning Brew.
For sure.
I ain't get it, yo. What's success without the people you love? Why be strong in this world if you ain't lifting them up? I got my gift from above, but my thought from the street. See, it's a balance with me, but dog, I'm hardly unique. The most brilliant businessmen always come from the trench. You gon' know we came to win even if we come off the bench. I learned along the way it's wise to keep my circle small. You gon' make plenty mistakes, dog, so expect to fall.